Hey, Brian from Garage Hall. Today I have these VEVOR sound dampening blanket. So let's open this up and take a look and see what we get inside. And if you can kind of hear it in the background, I have a VEVOR heater, diesel heater. So it does put out a little bit of noise, especially in this area. But it's the best place I had to put the exhaust. So I'm just kind of looking to dampen the sound a little bit, so when I make future videos, you just don't hear that blower and the, I guess, the diesel pumping in the background. Also, I'll show you another area in the back I'd like to use these for in the studio. I have a bunch of, I guess, computer systems and stuff like that, and it puts out a lot of fan noise, and I'm looking to basically be able to dampen that noise as well. So right away, they give you these sound dampening blanket instructions. And then this is the blanket itself. Let's get that box out of the way and just kind of give you an idea. So it does have the ability to be mounted on some type of like rod system. And it is rather on the heavier side because you have that kind of like that quilted pattern, and to give you an idea, that's how far it stretches out. And like I said, it is pretty full, and let me see if I can't get it, do the height justice. So that's about how tall it is. So I am 5'8", give you an idea. So that is definitely taller than 6 foot for sure. So that would be pretty awesome. So let's measure across and I'll give you a general idea of exactly how wide that is. So it is basically 48.5 inches across. And then lengthwise, and it has a ring down here on the side that I can measure it to. So to that middle ring, it's 39 inches. And then from the middle of that to the bottom is another 39 inches. So 78 inches overall. Just to kind of put that in perspective. So that is basically 6 foot 6 inches, kind of give you perspective on that. But I am going to get a little bit of a stand to hang it up to get a better visual of how tall this actually is, and then we can go from there. And I love the fact that if you wanted to put it long ways as well, it has a couple of holes in it as well, so that is pretty awesome. But anyway, let me get a rack set up to mount it there, and I'll do a before and after sound wise how that sounds, and then I'll put it in the back area where I'm probably going to permanently mount it, just so you get a good visual on how that looks. So stay tuned. And here is more of a close-up so you can see basically how thick that is. And then these are the hoops that you would be using to support that all the way across. It's a really nice pattern overall. Okay, so that is the blanket, and that's the T-stand that's holding it. And obviously you can hear the difference that makes. So pretty good dampening quality. And then, like I said, and then when we get on this side of it, one, it's out of view, and the sound dampening is very apparent. So let me move it to where I have some computer servers and stuff hooked up and show you the difference it makes there. So this is my 3D printer and my crypto mining network. So this definitely makes some noise. You can hear, as you get closer, you can definitely hear the fan sounds to that. So let me put the dampening blanket in front of that and see what difference that makes. Okay, so it definitely has, all right, so it definitely has dampened the sound, and that's on this side of the curtain. There's the sound dampening blanket, and then this is the other side of it. So as far as my studio is concerned, that is a significant sound difference. But anyway, Brian from Taj Mahal, thanks for watching, and be safe out there.